Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is 24K. Hey, and if you're new here, welcome back to the family. So today I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts and my review on the Clinique Superdefense City Block Sunscreen. Stay tuned. So today's review is going to be a skin review, a skin product review. It is a sunscreen by Clinique, the Superdefense City Block sunscreen. So this is a broad spectrum sunscreen. It is 50 SPF. So usually when I'm looking for a sunscreen, I like 30 and above. So this one was perfect. So first of all, I really do love the packaging of this product. I can throw it in my purse and I can even set it on my counter like this, and it's totally safe as long as I screw it on pretty tight. I have no problems with it. I purchased this from Sephora, and it was, I believe it was $29.50. So that is about how much you're going to pay for a sunscreen at Sephora. With some of the other sunscreens that I've purchased from Sephora, they're about $34. So this one was right around the same price. But the only difference about this sunscreen in comparison to any of the other sunscreens I've ever worn, this one is a tinted sunscreen. So I know I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube with people of color trying out sunscreens that are tinted, and it didn't end up good at all. So I was a little bit eerie about this one, but I thought, you know what, let me go ahead and give it a try. So I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like in the package, well, what the sunscreen looks like on the skin. So this is the color right here. Obviously it is tinted, so I'm just going to rub that in. And yes, it is tinted, but I found that I didn't have an issue with this. After about 3 or 4 minutes, it melts into the skin, and I didn't really have a really bad cast when it came to the sunscreen. So this is what it looks like in comparison to my other hand. And as you can see, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad at all, especially with everything that's going on in the world right now. As far as the pandemic, we're all wearing masks. So you're really going to see this part of my face and maybe this part of my face. And even if you do see a little bit of cast on this part, it doesn't bother me at all. And I also have worn this under makeup, so that's not a problem at all. You won't see the cast at all. I think it's a pretty good primer, to be totally honest with you. What else? I'm trying to look at my notes right here because I want to make sure I got everything. It is SPF 50. I like SPF 30 and above, and 50 is like a perfect number for me. When it comes to the rest of my body, I do have a sunscreen that is SPF 70. So you know, this was really perfect. It just fits in with the rest of my sunscreen SPFs. Is that even a thing? I don't know. Let's just ignore what I just said. This is allergy tested and 100% fragrance free. You can expect that with Clinique products. Clinique is known for being used with people that have sensitive skin, who have allergies, things like that, because it's fragrance free and allergy tested. So I don't smell anything with this. You do smell a little bit of like a sunscreeny type of smell, but it's nothing to even, you know, worry about. But yeah, you know, I think it's all preference. But for me, I prefer something that's going to be fragrance free. I just wanted to try a tinted sunscreen and see what it was like. And as you can see, it's been on my hand for a while in comparison to the one that doesn't have any sunscreen, and it doesn't really look that bad. I have noticed that when I reapply it more than 2 times, that's when I'll start to see a little bit more of a cast. But for the most part, it's okay. When it comes to reapplying, I have a separate sunscreen that I use. It's like a spray when I'm outside, because, you know, especially with everything going on in the world right now, you don't want to be touching your face to reapply sunscreen. So I have a spray sunscreen, so I don't really layer this more than twice very often. Usually that's when I'm in the house. But when I'm out and about, I'm not applying anything to my face with my hands. I'm using like a spray, so that's not a problem. So I'm obviously a person of color, and it does say that it is sheer and weightless. I want to say it's 100% sheer, as you guys can see. It does still have a little bit of a cast, but it's not as bad as some of the ones that I have seen on other people's videos. Like, those are just horrible. But as far as it being weightless, I do agree. It's pretty weightless. You don't feel it on the skin. If I'm using this in the house, then I'll probably reapply it maybe 2 to 3 times at the most. And that's when I'll start to feel, after the third application, I will start to feel it on my face just a little bit. And I think it's because it's like being layered on top of each other. But I don't think that doesn't really bother me. With some of my other sunscreens, I like them because they're moisturizing. So I don't necessarily need to wear a lot of moisturizer or a serum before applying them. In fact, with the ones that I have, if I apply a moisturizer and apply them, my face is looking very, very greasy. So they're perfect for that. But when it comes to this one, if I don't apply a moisturizer, it feels a little bit dry. And my skin type is like more of a normal combo skin. So with this one, I always make sure I've applied a moisturizer or a serum on prior to that, and it just makes the application a little bit more easy. So it's been a while, and as you guys can see, it's not that bad. And my hands are actually a little bit darker than the rest of my body. I'm not sure if you guys can tell. Okay, so chances are I will be purchasing this again. I'm not done with it. If anything happens or if I change my mind, I'll come back in and give you guys a check-in. But as far as I'm concerned, I've not had any problems with it. I haven't broken out because of it. And I think it's a pretty good sunscreen. So those are my thoughts on it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. I'd love to make you a part of my family. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
She loving the likes, she living the life, yeah. She Instagram famous, you know that it's dangerous. Baby, you famous, Instagram famous. Body on 10, your body on 10. Shawty, you banging, oh yeah. We gon' get paid now, we gon' get paid now. Okay, we gon' get paid now, we gon' get paid now, we gon' get paid now.